I take you behind the scenes from $0 to $100 million. So what's up guys, welcome on my second episode where I take you behind the scenes from $0 to $100 million with one of my brands. And currently we're driving here in Dubai downtown, and I'm on my way to a meeting with a good friend of mine, and we're gonna discuss potentially a business partnership together. And today I'm gonna take you with me and show you a little bit closer on the project that we're working on. It's basically called Quony.com, which we changed the name only like a couple of days ago. And I'll explain that a little bit later. But basically I had an amazing response on the first video, especially on Instagram, and I got an insight, like it's so valuable to be vulnerable, so to really show you everything behind the scenes, because everything today in today's world on social media is so already the ready product, already edited, already some director's cut and polished. And basically really my goal is to show you also not the good moments which will eventually appear and already appeared. And in today's video I'm going to show you a little bit deeper about the project, because on the last episode we've talked just a little bit the introduction, why I'm doing it, my motivation, and today I'm going to show you a little bit closer, like the product itself, the company itself, what our goal is, the audience, the pain points that we're solving, and most importantly our milestones that are ahead of us in the next coming weeks, months and years. So today you'll see a little bit of different formats of video, because I'm also currently testing out different videographers, different directors, editors, to see who I can work with on the long term. So let's see today's quality, let's see it, because you'll see this a little bit different editing probably today. But anyways, I'm on my way to Al Barari, one of the greenest areas in Dubai. And one of the things is when I'm driving here in downtown, especially in Business Bay and downtown in general, you get such a rush of ambition, you get such a rush of everything is so big, everything is so polished, and that's one of the reasons why I've chosen Dubai as my main hub, as my main base to build a business from. Not only because of the tax benefits and so forth and so on, but basically also the energy that you get here, the reminding of what is possible, what is really, it pushes you, it drives you to think bigger, and basically reminds you of what is possible in a very short amount of time. So yeah guys, that's the goal of today's video, is to introduce you into my project, is to show you a little bit behind the scenes, my meeting, and hopefully you'll like it. So one of the things that I wanted to share as well, guys, which is a major part of my life and major part of the way I think, because I had a lot of DMs, especially from the first episode, where people say like, hey, 100 million is like too ambitious, it's too big of a goal. And I always say like, look, it depends on who, it depends on the person or for who it is. For some people 100 million is not a big goal, for some people 10k is a big goal, right? So basically what I wanted to share here, guys, is the power of personal development. It's not only the power of personal development, but it's necessity of it. So turn your car into a mobile library. So currently I'm just watching the road, but I will show you in a couple of seconds something. Just need to make sure that I don't crash. Yep, amazing. Yeah, maybe we can cut out this part. So let me share also one of the biggest key points that formed me into a person that I am today. Because, fun fact, I had some reactions on my first episode where people said like, hey, $100 million, that's insane, that's not possible, that's too big, that's too ambitious. To be honest, like, it all depends on your mindset, right? It all depends on who you are as a person and your capabilities and your belief level. But this all comes down to personal development. Like one of the big key points and necessities, I would not even say it's a life hack, I would even say it's a necessity. If you want to achieve something big in your life, you have to develop yourself on a daily basis. So one of the things that I did for my personal thing is I turned my car into a mobile library. Like you can see it here, you can show a little bit, you can show this screen. So basically every time I'm driving somewhere, I'm doing personal development, I'm developing myself, I'm listening to podcasts, I'm listening to books, you know, I'm always surrounding myself with information that is pushing me into a best version of myself. That is always reminding me that there are other people out there achieving big things, that there are other people out there with the same struggles, with the same vision. And then you'll see that, you know, there are many entrepreneurs and founders that have achieved billions of dollars in sales and in their life. So then you start thinking, why not me? If they can do it, I can do it as well. So one of the most important things is personal development. Everywhere you go, every free moment you have, do personal development. This will change your life. Let me show how hot it is. 40 degrees, but it feels like 50. Goed.
Goed?
Ja, wel warm. Hi bro, how are you? I have my guy also with me.
How are you? Ja.
Hetzelfde, ja.
Ja.
20.
Oh, dus die wordt ook 2 dan?
Ja,
Oh, nice.
wordt 2.
Oh, dus we weten echt exactly the same.
Ja. Bro, this. Hi. Can I have a cappuccino with oat milk, please? Nee.
Oh, oké.
Dat is een long story.
Ja.
Dat is een long story. In principe zitten we in dezelfde niche, maar het is een ander product. Daarom, toen ik jouw product gezien heb, maar je was nog in de stage waar dat je enkel op de 1% aan het focussen was. Dus niet mass market, laten we het zo zeggen.
Ja.
Dus toen zag ik van oké, dit is echt iets dat we kunnen gebruiken in onze brand. Laat me uitleggen wat wij doen.
Ook een CRM.
Het is geen CRM. Ken je School.com? Sowieso.
Ja.
Dus we zitten eigenlijk in de School.com territorie. Dat is eigenlijk een all-in-one platform voor coaches.
Nadat mensen hebben gekocht. Dus eigenlijk een soort, je hebt Kajabi, je hebt School, je hebt gewoon echt post-purchase. Bij delivery, community management, course consumption.
Ja.
Okay.
Ja. Maar wat ik gezien heb, zowel bij School.com, Kajabi, Circle, maakt niet uit waar, ze focussen niet op offline. Dus daarom, het is in onze interests dat de coach profitable is.
Ja.
Dus in principe, dat is de infrastructuur, simple to the point. Natuurlijk, we gaan nog beter maken. Hè. Dus...
SaaS is never ending, bro. Dat ga je altijd zeggen.
Elke
dag ga je zeggen, joh, we gaan nog beter maken.
Deze knop hier, deze. Ja. Maar ja, zwart. Dus hoe gaan we mensen... Dus nu spreken we over B2C. Hoe gaan we users erop krijgen? We gaan het eigenlijk gaan branden als een free YouTube masterclass.
Ja.
Dus in principe van, hey, we hebben jouw favoriete coach die gratis masterclass daarop geeft.
Ja.
Dus hier gaan ze dan kunnen kijken, online, livestream, alles gebeurt hier. Ook via de coach hun end. Ze kunnen gewoon, via de app, zo gewoon, heel simpel, toegankelijk. Dan hebben we die experiences. En dat is dan de gap van School.com, Kajabi, waar ze niet echt op ingaan.
Ja.
Dus hier gaan we ook bijvoorbeeld coaches gaan aantrekken die geen cursussen hebben, maar wel events.
Ik denk dat events echt wel offline is wel de nieuwe.
Klopt. Zeker retreats. Ik denk dat dat...
More and more.
More and more inderdaad. Dus we gaan bijvoorbeeld, je klikt daarop, bam. Ja, dan kan je eigenlijk gewoon request access doen als user. Je zien van oké. En dan kan ons team eigenlijk mee aan de slag. Dus dat is dat. En dan hebben we hier de paid courses, de paid everything.
Oh ja.
Maar in principe, voilà, je komt hierop. Je ziet dan natuurlijk wat de course is, wat de students zijn, de modules, skills you gain. En dan kan je eigenlijk gewoon, het doel is, en je kan het eigenlijk ook al, gewoon gaan kopen via paid in-app. Want dan hebben we natuurlijk
Apple fees, ja.
Apple Fee, snap je? Dus een coach heeft dan een beetje een andere interface. Is dat hier gaat, heeft hij zo'n coach area waar dat je die cursussen kan uploaden. En daar willen we dan in die coach area bepaalde services gaan aanbieden van derde partij bijvoorbeeld.
Ja. Marketplace, recommendations.
Alles eigenlijk. Alles wat dat hun vooruit kan helpen.
Ja, dat is wat te doen. Oh, dat is oké.
Thank you bro for your time.
Hier bro.
Ja, sowieso.
Staan.
So guys, we had an amazing, productive day today. I had a meeting with Gia, is a good friend of mine, a fellow entrepreneur building his SaaS product. Such an amazing individual who has an enormous amount of experience in the entrepreneurship scene. And this is one of the key points as well that I wanted to share, guys, is your surroundings. You know, always say your personality creates your personal reality. But your personality is being shaped by your environment. If you surround yourself with, let's say, like 5 drinkers, you're gonna be a drinker as well. If you surround yourself with 5 losers, you're gonna be a loser as well. So make sure to surround yourself with like-minded individuals who like to win, who like to, you know, be ambitious, who like to take risks. I think this is one of the main points of, you know, the reason why I am who I am is because I always surround myself with winners, with people who are developing themselves, with people who don't bring you down, but the opposite, who motivate you to become the best version of yourself. So let's make sure to always, you know, keep that in your mind and ask yourself the question, okay, what is my surroundings? Who am I surrounding myself with, right? What is the information that I'm consuming on a day-to-day basis? What is the city around me, or like the infrastructure and the conversations, the social media, the TV, like the movies that you're watching? It's more important to work on yourself than to work on your business. Because if it has to be, it always starts with me. So take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.